Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors Dale or Chris at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh, made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Are you tired of being judged? Well, we here at USA Gym are too. We come in all different shapes and sizes with a variety of goals and ideas. At USA Gym, we are 29,000 square feet with a huge variety of equipment and different rooms. And we're not done yet. Finish your workouts with a refreshing real fruit smoothie. And then you can relax in our steam and sauna. Here at USA Gym, we're about family, diversity, keeping you healthy, and becoming a better version of you. Check with your insurance provider to see if you qualify. Come check us out. 473-9355.
Warehouse Discount Grocery serving McMinnville and Warren County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. Preferred Angus T-bone steaks family pack, $8.99 a pound. Fresh 73% lean ground beef family pack, $3.49 a pound. Martha White self-rising flour or cornmeal 5-pound bag, $2.99. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries, or WDG.
Need a pick-me-up? Start your day at the Cafe at Tree City. Open daily from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. They serve rich, bold espresso, pulled to perfection. Pair it with one of their delicious treats for the perfect combo.
Their skilled baristas are passionate about crafting your perfect cup, whether it's a classic latte or a refreshing cold brew. They've got your coffee cravings covered.
Short on time? Order ahead for quick pickup or curbside delivery. Your fresh coffee is just a sip away.
The Cafe at Tree City, your go-to spot for expertly crafted espresso drinks. Wake up, sip up, enjoy.
Oh, why won't this work?
Don't lose your cool. Call Black's Heating and Air for a preseason check-in service on your central air conditioning system. It can increase the life and dependability of your unit while reducing the chances of a very sticky situation.
Unbelievable!
Get that air conditioner checked now.
This is Benny Black.
And this is Seth Black with Black's Heating and Air.
Call today, 931-668-0785.
Benny's slogan at Black's Heating and Air is, once you've had Black, you won't go back.
Mention this ad and you can get a discount.
From the WBMC studio in McMinnville, Tennessee, you're listening to Town Talk with your host, Raven Young.
Good morning. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk. Thank you for being here with us today and getting your morning started. It's a fresh new week. It is Monday.
Woohoo!
I'm excited to be here because
Yes.
you know what? We have a short week.
I know, right? Those are always joyous.
Yeah, we get to celebrate Good Friday this Friday.
Yes.
By being off of work.
Of course, every Friday's a Good Friday, but we just happen to get this Good Friday off.
This Good Friday, yes. So we are going to be here Monday through Thursday this week live, and there still will be a show on Friday, so you can still listen to us.
Well, good.
We just won't be here in the studio recording it.
Do you know what show's going to play on Friday?
I don't. I'm not sure which one Connor picked.
I think it would be fun if we played a segment from different shows so there is no cohesion between them.
Oh, well, I mean, that sounds like a normal day.
Yeah. You're right. Maybe we should not do that. Okay, scratch that.
Either way, I'm excited. It's Monday. I'm excited for a fresh new week. We are going to have Mary Beth Laxon in with us today from Juicy's. She will be our special guest around 8 o'clock today, so I'm excited for that. We also have a lot of new stuff just to kick off with the week. I believe you have some news to catch up on.
Some new news
from over the weekend. What we maybe did over the weekend. We might talk about that a little bit later. Who knows? Yeah. So it's going to be a good show.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And Connor even brought us donut holes in this morning.
Yes, I don't know if he's about to tell us some bad news or I don't know if
he's preparing us.
But I tell you what, I'm ready for it.
That was awfully nice, though.
Yes.
Walk in the door, and he says, hey, you got donut holes in there. I'm like, Man.
Yeah, he prefaced mine by saying, "Hey, I know you don't normally eat,
Yes.
but there's donut holes." I said, "I will make an exception."
Yeah, you can make some room for some donut holes.
It's just air.
Yeah, exactly. Fried air.
Fried, sugary air. What more could you want to start your Monday off, you know?
Exactly.
So,
well, what did you do this weekend, Justin?
I tell you what, I was at the old Park Theater in downtown McMinnville Friday night to see the Traveling McCurries.
I was too.
I know, that was a good show, wasn't it?
It was a good show. We even had a filler spot for Whistle Britches over there. So
Yeah, I had my partner from the musical
I know.
competitions was in.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, Timmy got a picture. So if anybody wants to see that, I believe that was posted. Maybe that was on Town Talk's page. I posted that.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I have a few pages that I can post to. So
Right.
sometimes I don't remember which one.
But I thought it was a great show. I got to visit with
it was a lot of fun
with the Traveling McCurries backstage just a little bit and swap some bluegrass history, and they were just. It was a fantastic show.
Yeah, we had a wonderful dinner at Begonia's to start, and then went down to the show, and
I had
it was great.
Homemade minestrone soup when I got home.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
But it was very enjoyable. I thought they put on a phenomenal show. They had the audience from the first song right there in the palm of their hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they put on a great show. I enjoyed it a lot. So, and then the next night was Queen at the Park Theater.
Yeah.
I didn't go to that show, but I know Caden did. I saw
Caden the intern did.
Yes, I saw some pictures.
I'm excited
of her.
to see her today to hear her talk about it because that's all I heard last week was the lead up to.
Yeah,
how
she was
she's
excited.
Going to do her David Bowie makeup and all this stuff.
Have you seen the picture?
I saw the interview.
Oh, okay. Well, then you saw the makeup. I was about to say, because I saw a reel or something of her getting ready for it. And
I missed
she had
that
her
one.
makeup and everything on. So
It was a busy weekend at the park.
Well, and we went to the CAC Children's Advocacy Center
that's
Gala
right.
Saturday night. There were several Main Street media members
I
there.
saw there was looked like a whole table of
yes.
us.
Mm-hmm, there was.
Us present, company excluded.
Yeah. I'm not really sure how that happened, but
Well, this one wasn't even mentioned to me. I only knew about it because you were talking about
maybe
it.
they know that you don't like to go to things like that.
It's not that I don't like to. It's that I just have other pressing issues that
Yeah.
frequently take up I need to be studying and prepping for Sunday time,
Gotcha.
which was
Well,
high on that list of
It was
Saturday
a lot
night.
of fun Saturday night. There was a lot of people there supporting the cause.
Yeah,
so
a great cause.
Yeah, all of the proceeds from that night go to the Children's Advocacy Center. I believe it's their one big fundraiser for the
Right.
year. And there were a lot of generous people there. They had a silent auction, a live auction. They had dinner. They had a photo booth that was really cool. It was a lot of fun. So
What a great Gatsby thing.
Great Gatsby theme. So we all got to get really dressed up and dolled up, and I don't know, I enjoyed it a lot. So
you want to guess where I had lunch at Saturday?
I think you told me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Cracker Barrel.
Okay, I didn't know if you were paying attention.
I was wondering. I wasn't sure which day it was. I was thinking maybe it was
But
yesterday.
Apparently, it was Arlington Day at the old CB because as we pull in right next to some of our members who were leaving.
Okay.
And then right as we're getting ready to leave, at the table next to us, it's another one of our members. So it was just like we
Wow.
just kept
So
trading
the
off.
ones that were pulling out when you were pulling in, they must have booked it there.
Yeah, one said they had brunch, one said they had breakfast.
Oh, okay.
So
Breakfast is generally my choice when I go to that
I'm
location.
not a big
so.
breakfast eater.
Pancakes.
So very quickly, because I know our bump's
Okay.
happening, but you mentioned a silent auction.
I did.
Do you know where I could find maybe some funds if I need to be part of a silent auction and have funds to give away?
Well, if you need help with a car, home, or personal loan, the process can be made easy at Security Federal Savings Bank. Please call Meredith Woodley or any of the lending team members. They will answer your questions to make the process easy. Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
There you go.
There you go. Give our friends at Security Federal a call. They can help you out any way you need to. All right, we are going to take a quick break. But when we come back, I believe Justin has some news updates for us. So,
I do.
All right, everybody stick around. We'll be back with more Town Talk.
Did you know that NHC was the first Medicare-certified home health care agency in Tennessee? NHC Home Care has been committed to providing exceptional care. The reason for our success, we hire great clinicians who go above and beyond for our patients. And one of those is Jamie Harriman. Jamie has been practicing for over 32 years. When asked what she loves most about her job, she stated, seeing my patients get better and gain their independence back. So remember, when you need home health care services, ask for NHC Home Care and experience the NHC difference. Serving you for over 50 years.
Where can you go to spend some quality up-close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Now showing The Amateur, rated PG-13. Minecraft, rated PG. King of Kings, rated PG. The Woman in the Yard, rated PG-13. Drop, rated PG-13.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
Your family deserves better than ordinary. At the Butcher on Main, you'll find the freshest dairy delivered daily from Sunrise Dairy and real McMinnville-made jams and jellies that taste just like home. Our house-made sausage and premium meats are crafted for meals that wow. And our gourmet cheeses will have your guests asking for seconds. Need a space to celebrate? Our 1,000 square foot lounge is ready for your next event. Why settle for less? Find everything you need at 209 West Main Street, only at the Butcher on Main.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, Equal Housing Loan.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
For rock-solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Local, national, and everything in between. Here's the news.
Brought to you by the Main Street Journal. Matthew Howell, age 19, was arrested and charged with 3 counts of aggravated arson after a fire broke out at the Dollar General, as it's colloquially known.
General?
You never heard people call it the Dollar General?
No.
Oh.
We call it the dollar store.
At the old DG on Sparta Street, firefighters responded quickly and battled heavy smoke. Flames were concentrated at the back of the store. All employees and customers evacuated safely, though the store is expected to be a total loss.
Yes.
Hal is being held on a $30,000 bond after reportedly confessing.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure that I have this correlation yet.
Well, I'll just let it wait.
Oh, got it. Okay. Fire.
Sorry. That was the first. Thank you. That was the first thing that I thought of when I saw it happen. I tell you what, word came out because this happened Friday.
Yes.
It was one of those stories happened while I was still here Friday.
Yeah, I was at work and I heard the fire trucks go down, but
within like 5 minutes, we at the Main Street Journal had people on the scene taking photographs. There was no speculation.
Right.
Here's what happened.
You were there. Yeah. No,
well,
I heard
not me. They
I
were.
heard the fire trucks go down.
Collectively.
But I didn't really think anything of it because at my office, I'm right next to the fire department.
Yeah.
And so I hear them regularly. So I'm like, oh, where are they going? But then within minutes, I did see it on Facebook. Like, Dollar General's on fire. I was like, that's where the fire trucks were going.
Since the store is expected to be a total loss, before we move on to the sports segment of our news. Raven Young, where, and of the remaining $14 Gentrals in Warren County, will they go?
Well, so
that was the thought I had.
I wonder what the next closest one is. I guess it would be probably over by Lowe's, maybe.
See, I've wondered if it's the Lowe's one, but from that distance, would it be quicker to go on out to Mount Leo?
Okay. Yeah, maybe. From downtown?
Right?
Yeah, the Mount.
Yeah, you're
so
about.
I guess it depends on where you're going.
Yeah,
if I was going home,
well, yeah,
then I passed 3 on my way home.
Well, I just passed the one.
But yeah, you're right. The Mount Leo one might be closer.
I just depend. Yeah, you're right where you're going, but I just found that interesting.
I wonder. So I had recently heard that Dollar Generals were potentially going to be closing some stores.
Right.
So I really wonder if this one will get rebuilt or if they'll just take it as a loss because they were already considering cutting some back. So
Whistlebritches also adds, because he has no working microphone, the one across from the co-op. They're on Liberty Lane.
Oh, yeah.
I forget about that one.
I forget about that one, too.
I used to live out that way, and that one opened after we had left.
Yes.
So,
yeah, he's right. That one's probably closer.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I know that one, the one on Sparta Street, was the one if I was here at work and had to go get something.
Mm-hmm. Right. That was the one I would go. I would go to as well. From my office, the one on Sparta Street was closest.
We should ask fearless Anthony Griffith when he comes in, because that's his neck of the woods.
He would know.
He would know.
Well, so in reading that article, it was very much an unnecessary event that happened.
Right.
The person,
Howell.
Matthew Howell, yes, who was arrested and admitted to it, it stated that he was upset that his mother wouldn't pick him up when he wanted her to. So it's very unfortunate that he took it out in that way, and obviously is affecting people's jobs who worked at that location. But all the firefighters that have to go and the personnel as far as police officers, everybody involved that had to go deal with that. Yeah, it was very unfortunate that he decided to take it out in that fashion. So,
and it took him a while.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was listed back in service, all the fire trucks at 422.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You get a gold star for this one, because that's where I was thinking, but I couldn't pull this up.
All right.
Did you get this reference?
Yeah, I got this
one.
The world is burning.
And we're 2 for 2 on references today. I don't know what's up with this short week. But so here's the thing. Like you said, don't take your anger out on that.
Yeah.
And who knew underbridges were flammable? That's the takeaway. It's probably a good thing that Rob wrote the byline and not me, because that would have been mine.
I highly doubt that undergarments are treated with anti-flammable material, most likely. So
I'm just saying, who knew?
I don't know.
You can read in full detail www.mainstreetjournal.llc. But I just kudos. I love having on the scene.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rob was down there.
Mm-hmm.
Story came out. I saw some people with some speculation saying, we don't know. The article's right there.
Yeah,
the official press release has been put out. We know.
If you subscribe to the Main Street Journal, you get those up to the minute.
Yep. And you also get up to the minute on sports.
Mm-hmm. All right. What happened in sports?
Well, one Jeffrey Simmons was writing stories over the weekend.
Okay.
I know sometimes you don't like me to mention his name on our program, but
you know
he does work for the Main Street Journal.
We'll allow it this week. I mean, it's a special
I thought you were going to say in this segment. So, in the world of sports, Lady Pioneers flag football. Did you know they already had senior night?
What?
Yep.
Wow.
A dominant 46-0 win.
Whoa.
That would be the definition of dominant over Smith County. Zoe Verge, Valerie Esparza scored. Quarterback Chloe Wanamaker led the offense with 4 touchdowns, improving the team's record to 6-2.
Kevin Hobbs with the comment win. That's how the old saying, liar, liar, pants on fire goes.
All right, we'll just wait till you get this reference. Oh.
Well, he quit playing it. Okay, I didn't get that one, sorry.
I can sing it all for you if you want me to. Because when you're hot, you're hot.
When you're not, you're not. Got it.
Although that could really work for both stories.
Yeah, it could. Oh, well,
Hey,
everybody
look who
else
just
can't hear.
talked.
I know he can talk to us.
I
He
know.
can't talk over the
I know.
air.
It's just kind of fun. It's like, oh, who's this voice?
So we're subjected to Connor's voice while none of the listeners are.
And some may have just rejoiced. Warren County's Jacoby O'Donnell, we've mentioned him a lot lately, claimed a national wrestling title at the Adidas Nationals. He was 4-0 in the 106-pound bracket.
Yes. That's
For more,
perfect.
subscribe to www.mainstreetjournal.llc.
Tell you what, that's where all the news is. And
Thank you, sir.
Retha also mentioned that her sister works at that Dollar General store and was there when it happened. So
Oh, no.
Thankfully, I think I did read that no one was hurt
Yes.
in the fire. So I'm thankful that Retha's sister is okay. But again, like I said, there are several people out of a position now, which is very unfortunate. So
would you like to know anything about Sparta news as well?
I don't know. Is there anything exciting that happened?
Oh yeah, something
Oh.
happened. There's a fatal shooting Friday in the parking lot of Get Axed at the Walmart shopping center in Cookeville.
Whoa.
Yeah. Cookeville Police Department responded within a minute. So they must have already been at Walmart, was my assumption.
Is the person okay, or was it did you say it was a fatal shooting?
Fatal shooting.
Oh, man. Okay.
34-year-old Ashton Bohannon with gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead. 22-year-old Zerico, I think it's Zerico Purnell, was detained at the scene, investigated. Apparently, Bohannon attempted to rob Purnell, who allegedly shot in self-defense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
In the Cookeville Walmart parking lot.
Well, I guess that's why we have carry permits.
I guess so. I'm just impressed. They responded within a minute.
Yeah. They must have been close by.
That's what I'm...
Yeah.
They were probably, getting snacks for the break room or something.
Wow. So he was being mugged.
Shot in self-defense.
Shot in self-defense.
Allegedly.
Wow. Okay. Goodness gracious.
It's no Dollar General on fire story, but that's still...
Hey, there are neighbors over there, so,
Right.
And
they can hear... Well, you can hear most of Town Talk in Sparta.
Yeah. Oh, Retha did just update us. They are trying to let some of them work at some of the other stores for now. That is
Good.
great.
Good.
That is really good.
So, I was going to... Yeah. You get this one?
Yes.
And thank you for playing the original. I put that one in the system.
I don't know when. That's a good one. So I forgot to mention this earlier as we went to break. I was like, oh man, I forgot. There's a story I got to tell you.
Okay.
So on Friday, this is kind of breaking news in Raven's life, I guess. But on Friday, so when we left here, I went to the grand reopening of a bakery here in town since they've moved locations.
Right.
Gosha and I went, and I got one of the no-bake chocolate oatmeal cookies because theirs are super good. And I didn't eat it right then. I was going to eat it after I ate lunch because we went before lunchtime. So anyways, I put it on the top shelf in my office where Ethel can't normally get to things.
Uh-oh.
And then I went and had lunch. And when I came back from lunch, there was a giant mess in my office floor. Somehow Ethel had gotten up. So it was in like a cloth bag. It was in a plastic wrapper, then in a cloth bag.
Right.
So somehow Ethel got up onto the shelf, pawed at the bag, I guess, caught it enough that she ripped the bag off the shelf, got it in the floor, then got the cookie out of the plastic wrapper. And for those of you who don't know, the animals are not supposed to have chocolate.
Right.
Ethel's breakfast and said cookie were regurgitated onto my office floor. And so then we spent the next hour at the emergency vet because I needed to make sure she's okay. I mean, she's Ethel, And so she got fluids and all the stuff. And so we had to bring her home this weekend, though, so we could monitor her. And so she then proceeded to bully the other cats all weekend long. And so it was just
This is my hotel stay, guys.
It was just a great weekend of love with all the cats. So, yeah, that happened on Friday. It was a very eventful Friday between Ethel eating.
And none of this came up when I saw you at the Park Theater Friday night. You looked as if you'd had a, melancholy day.
Totally forgot.
But no.
The worst part is that I didn't get to eat the one cookie that I wanted to eat. Like, I only got one because I wanted it, and Ethel ruined it for me.
And you know what the moral of the story is?
That I should put it on a higher shelf.
Nope.
Or somewhere else.
Life's too short. Don't wait to eat the cookie.
Oh, thanks for that. Yeah. So
made sure to stare right in the camera when I said that.
Ethel is okay.
Oh, good.
She's made it through. We had to limit her. She wasn't allowed to eat till later Friday night after we made sure she was okay. She got medicine. As I was sitting in the vet's office, though, they took her to the back to give her the fluids and to give her a shot to stop the nausea and stuff, I guess, for her. And I'm sitting in the very front of the office. She's in the very back of the office, and I can just hear her growling and screaming at the vet techs as they are obviously administering this medicine. And I'm literally just doing this yes, that's my problem child. Sorry for that. But Ethel's okay.
And just to clarify, this was a cookie from O Sugar?
It was.
The newly moved, new location
yes.
of O Sugar?
Correct.
On North Chancery Street?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, Sugar.
Oh, Sugar. Yeah.
Okay. You don't know what I'm doing because you don't read text during the show.
No, I can't read and talk at the same time.
Just making sure that got out there. It was at Oh, Sugar.
Okay. Yeah.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
And that is not a defining factor in saying anything about Oh Sugar's cookies because they are absolutely delicious.
Just move on because you don't know why I did that.
I don't know why you did it, but I'm just saying.
You'll figure it out here in a minute.
It's the fact that Ethel shouldn't be eating chocolate was the problem or eating my cookies.
Young cowboy named Billy Joe.
But she survived. She's okay, thankfully. She had me really worried, up through
I'm glad
Friday
Ethel's
afternoon.
okay.
Yeah.
I know I don't look it at the moment because Johnny Cash is now playing.
Okay.
And do you know this song?
I don't think so.
Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Bill.
I don't think that's very good advice.
Well, had he heeded his mother's advice, but I don't want to spoil the song for you.
Okay. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we are going to have Miss Kava on the phone, so everybody stick with us.
I can shoot as quick and straight as anybody can, but I wouldn't shoot without a cause. I'd gun nobody down, but she cried again as he rolled away.
It's time to upgrade that new kitchen with Redmond's high-quality cabinets and countertops. Choose from a variety of styles and finishes to create that perfect look for your space. Their team of experts at Redmond's will work with you to design a functional and beautiful kitchen that meets your needs. Right next to Redmond's Carpet at 2512 Old Nashville Highway. Call them at 931-668-4900. That's Redmond's Kitchen Cabinets and Countertops. At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business makes good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
30 years. Just how long is that? Well, 30 years ago, the World Wide Web didn't exist. No iPhones, no flat-screen televisions, and no Netflix. You might have installed AOL using a floppy disk. Yep, 30 years is a long time. And to stay in business for 30 plus years, well, you have to do things the right way, especially in the last 30 years, when things have changed so much. The Rogers family has done it the right way, building a car dealership with a focus on integrity, treating people the right way, making fair deals. No tired car dealership cliches. The Rogers really forged a different way to buy a car. It's a hometown-friendly feel. Ed Rogers Valley Ford. 30 years of doing business the right way. 111 Auto Lane, Sparta. And online, edrogersvalleyford.com. Ed Rogers Valley Ford. Same ownership, same customer service for 30 years with that friendly hometown feel.
I'm sitting here with Newt from Newt's Barbecue. Newt, can you tell me what's going on with your special recipes lately?
Legacy recipes from legends in Tennessee. My mother and father from Denny Moore's restaurant, we use their recipes. Pope Taylor, we use his recipe, as well as Justin Wilson's Cajun cooking recipes. So we're a little different. We're lucky. We've got good recipes that we follow to the hilt every day.
Visit Newt's Barbecue in Rock Island.
It's raining, raining, raining here this morning. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. And there was thunder, thunder over Thunder Road.
The best way to start your day. Kiva Starkey reporting live from the Safley Hollow Weather Center.
Good morning, Miss Kiva. How are you?
All right.
Hey, the phones work.
She's there.
Yes.
I'm here.
How are you today?
All right.
Did you have a wonderful weekend?
Yeah, and I'm getting an echo.
You're getting an echo.
Every time I say something, it repeats.
Oh, you're getting an echo on the phone.
Gotcha. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure how to fix that.
Is it unbearable?
No.
Okay.
I just have to know that it's not y'all saying something to me.
No.
Right.
Miss Kiva's a professional. She can make anything.
And I must say, Miss Kiva, Whistle Britches, I got a direct text. He loves you, but his thing's not working in there, so he couldn't talk to you. He wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Excuses,
I'll let him by this time.
He brought me donut holes this morning. I'm going to make that penance on his behalf.
I tell you what, he is being awfully nice today. He must have had a good weekend.
Right.
And we can't even ask him about it.
I know. We might ask you about it in the next segment. He might could do some smoke signals or Morse code. He could tap on the window.
Yeah. Do something, wave at you or something.
Right.
Well, did you have anything exciting this weekend happen, Miss Kiva, since we gave all of our stories recap?
Well, no, I've seen where the dollar store was on fire.
Yes.
And the manager out there is a cousin of my daughter-in-law.
Mm.
So when Amanda come up here, I said, did you know that the dollar store out there where Sheila that's on fire? And so she called Sheila to make sure they were all okay.
Okay.
And because it was right after it had been posted, you know, that it was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And but she called to check on them and said they were okay.
Okay. I'm assuming that's not one of the Dollar Generals that you frequent. You probably frequent the one out your way.
I used to go there before they opened the one at Urban College.
Okay.
And Sheila told me I have to stop occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
So I do stop sometime whenever I go get groceries. I'll come by there and stop and pick up a few things.
Okay.
But it's not a every week thing.
Okay.
But Sheila told me when they opened up the one at Urban College that I still had to come out there occasionally.
Mm-hmm. Just to visit.
So, yeah, to visit with
Okay.
them. So I try to stop every once in a while.
Okay. Well, Miss Kiva, what are we looking like for the weather this week? Because I think it's looking like it's going to be a fairly nice week.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good, but in weather history, 98 years ago this week, there was a torrential rain that tipped the Mississippi River basin into a historic flood.
Oh, wow.
It is one of the most destructive in U.S. history. There was 12 to 24 inches of rain in mid-April.
Wow.
And
2 feet of rain.
It was a lot of rain, and they was over a there was 246 people were killed.
Oh my gosh.
And there was 600,000 to 700,000 were displaced. They had to live in tent camps for weeks. And damage from the flood was about $230 million.
Wow. And what year was that again?
1929.
1929. Wow.
And that's when Congress passed a Flood Control Act to try to put dams and things in to start.
Oh, that makes much more sense. I thought you were just trying to say the government's trying to control everything. I'm like, I don't think they can control the weather.
But also, this was at the end of March in 1991. We got 6.36 inches of rain.
Wow.
And that they closed the floodgate at Rock Island. And my aunt's house, which is about a mile up the road from here, the water got up. You could just barely see the roof of her house. And there's just a creek that comes by her house, and the river's way over in the back. But they didn't open the floodgates. Because before, it would get up maybe to her floor. So when it started getting up, she just started putting a lot of the stuff up on higher places in the house. But it completely covered the house. You could just barely see the roof.
Goodness gracious.
Of her house that year. And it was because they didn't open the floodgates down Rock Island.
Okay. Well, let's get to some more
recent stuff.
More happy history, I guess.
Okay.
She's trying to move us along, Miss Kava.
Huh? Yeah, move along.
Well, I'm just thinking we don't want to hear, doom and gloom all the time, so.
Gloom, despair.
Despair and agony on me.
Yeah, apparently Raven didn't grow up on the hee-haw either. All right.
Oh, I did not.
Okay, enough of that. It was 79 yesterday. Last year on today, it was 83. 2 years ago, it was 73. And 3 years ago, it was 66. And our low this morning was 62. And yesterday morning, it was 32.
Right.
Wow. Big changes. And I think the high for today, at least mine is telling me 80. So that's why we're shorts
and then
today.
Tomorrow, the high is supposed to be, it may get up to 60.
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be a little bit cooler, for sure.
Yeah, it's just like a roller coaster.
Mother Nature is just trying to make up her mind.
Please keep all hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
Yeah. But, no, I went to the dollar store, and we went and carried off the trash.
Okay.
Saturday, and went to church, and we had a funeral meal yesterday, so I went back down there last night and helped with that.
Okay.
And
she gets to do laundry today.
And I've got to go I got to go donate some blood where they can tell me what's wrong with it.
Okay.
What's wrong with it is that it left your body. That's the wrong part.
There is something to say for routine. I really like a normal routine. So Miss Kava sounds like she's the best at keeping routine.
Yeah. That guy that takes or that works in there where they take the blood, he calls me a young lady.
Well, that's awfully nice.
He tries to make me feel good.
Yeah, he's trying to flatter you there while he takes the blood out of your arm.
Yeah, while he pokes me with the needle.
Well, I hope that goes well.
Well, I got to go do that, and then I'll come back and start the laundry.
Okay. All right. Well, Miss Kava, thanks for giving us a call today, and we will talk to you more tomorrow.
Okay, maybe Maybe Connor will get to talk to me tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Yes, maybe. We'll see.
If he's good.
Good's a relative term. But we'll try.
He may be being punished.
Oh. You never know.
All right.
All right, Miss.
Y'all be good now.
We will try. You have a great day.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. We are going to take a quick break.
Hold on. Wait. There's goodies.
Oh, wait. What do we got?
I'm just playing the bump music, but...
Are we doing this on air?
Chess squares, yes. You just leave those in here, Chad Graves.
Chess squares. Who made the chess squares?
If you got to turn the microphone on so we can hear you.
Talk. So Chad Graves just walked in the
You
studio.
bought the microphones. You know how they work.
Holy
Push the
cow.
on button.
Walked in the studio and has a container of chess squares here made by
my wife Emily. She said that y'all were in line together at O Sugar.
We were, yes.
And Raven mentioned chess squares.
Yes.
Chess squares are good.
They're delicious.
So Emily made chess squares.
That was so nice of her.
We love Emily.
Wow. Okay.
We like Chad, but we love Emily.
I know.
All right. Can we have a napkin to put these on?
Well, that's one of those good church lady napkins. It's been wadded up, and he's going to swear to you that it's still good. It's okay.
All right.
It's a good napkin.
Well, we're going to take a quick break so we can eat these chess squares, not on air, and then we'll be right back with more Town Talk.
No desert too barren to cross. Somewhere if you would just show a sign.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
10 years. What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best Nursing Home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-thru in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our #1 priority. Ascension Care Teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
Warehouse Discount Grocery serving McMinnville and Warren County with the best meats, freshest produce, and the best prices on all your favorite groceries. Preferred Angus T-bone steaks family pack, $8.99 a pound. Fresh 73% lean ground beef family pack, $3.49 a pound. Martha White self-rising flour or cornmeal 5-pound bag, $2.99. Be sure to check out the full-service deli featuring meats from Charter Reserve. Open 7 days a week at 835 Smithville Highway. That's Warehouse Discount Groceries, or WDG.
Millions estimate their benefits online, so they can do what they want offline. Social Security, securing today and tomorrow. See what you can do online at socialsecurity.gov.
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk. Thank you for being here with us today and getting your morning started. Whether you are listening on 97.7 FM, 960 AM, WBMC 97.7 radio app, even in the Facebook Live, we've got lots of listeners here with us. So,
sorry, I was having a sugar coma.
I know those chess squares were delicious. Emily, if you are listening, thank you very much.
So now here's what I'm just wondering.
Oh, yeah?
Because Whistlebridge has brought us the donut holes in the 6 hour.
Yeah.
And now Chad brings us Emily's chess squares in the 7.
Mm-hmm. What are we getting at 8?
I feel like Mary Beth's not going to keep on this trend of goodies that we're getting. She might bring us goodies, but I don't know if it'll be like donut holes.
I don't know. Juicy's goodies are... Have you ever eaten a Juicy's?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. Really, really
But
good.
if not, we're accepting goodies in the 8 hour, and then I'm also on the air in the 9, the 10, and the 11.
Okay, so just every hour on the hour, you're accepting something and just accepting the fact that you are not eating healthy today, because that's where I'm at already.
Well, I bring snacks because I'm on the air for 5 hours solid, so I have to pay. Usually when I get off this show, I have a snack and I have another one because lunch is usually around 1, and breakfast was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I may just not eat every snack that I brought today, and it'll probably all work out in the end.
Evens out. Okay, well, do you know one of my favorite places in town? Do you know what that is?
I know a lot of your favorite places, but I don't know which one is which. Which one are you thinking of?
I was thinking Begonias.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're not open on Mondays, unfortunately. You know, I gotta miss out on them one day a week at least. But you know, they'll open back up tomorrow for $10 2-topping pizza specials. So even though we gotta miss out on a Monday, we can kick off Tuesday with them with a heck of a deal at Begonias.
What kind of a deal?
A heck of a deal.
Okay. I don't know if that's what your copy said or not.
Well, it's what I made up.
Read,
So.
Raven?
Yeah, that was my live read. Yeah. So Connor decided to come into the studio.
We had this planned.
Oh, okay.
I was tired of not being able to talk.
So he left his corner
and now
booth over there.
He's vaguely on camera.
Oh.
Vaguely.
Yeah, you got to lean forward. Yeah, you got to lean forward so everybody can see you on Facebook Live.
My back hurts. I don't want to lean forward at all.
He's a working man.
Oh, so did you have something specific you needed to talk about here? We have a group therapy or something?
Is this an intervention?
Just in case, like you said something that needed to be corrected, I wanted to be
Oh,
here.
you wanted to be able to catch me. Got it.
I'm also in...
Did you leave the channel on?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, cool.
Keep going.
I think it's... Oh, it may be turned down.
We'll find out.
We're going to find out.
Because
Okay.
you had a great bump back, but I really thought this was going to be your bump back. Yep.
Yeah, it's turned down. You want to run over and turn it on?
I will.
Okay, hang on.
I'll do your... No, you keep talking.
Okay,
I'll do your
okay.
job.
Okay. So what did you do this weekend, Connor?
I worked
Okay.
because I was up for 28 hours on Friday
Oh.
into Sunday, or Saturday.
Okay.
And then I worked again on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
How many hours of sleep did you get in between?
A solid 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then finished out the show.
Did you take a nap yesterday? Or did you
Yes.
just sleep all day?
Whenever I got back to the house at 2:30 a.m.
Mm.
yesterday, I slept till about 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
PM.
That sounds like it was needed.
Yeah, I was very tired.
So what shows did you have to work this weekend?
It
Who
was
played?
Daniel Donato.
I don't know who that is.
He is a kind of jam country guy.
Okay.
Super good.
Okay.
Fans were good for the most part.
Daniel Donato?
Daniel Donato.
I have to look that up. Okay.
Super nice. Stayed and talked to the fans afterwards.
Well, that's what you want in a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta love that.
Okay.
So
Who else you
that was
played?
it.
Oh, I
It
thought
was-
you said there were 2 shows.
Yeah, he played 2 nights.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Drew Walker said you need an assistant.
Connor needs it. Connor is the assistant. What are you
No,
talking
he
about?
needs an assistant.
I do need an assistant.
All right, so let's see if this worked right now. I really thought this was going to be your bump song.
Okay.
I like that one.
Yeah. Since we're on a Johnny Cash theme.
Yeah.
I do have 3 more Johnny Cash songs queued up for
Perfect.
bump outs.
Anyways, that was a true story about 5 Feet High and Ryan, but that's what Miss Kava's story
Yes.
made me think about just a
Oh,
moment.
wonder
or
if it was the same thing. That was
two.
like
No, that came out in the 60s, 50s, late 50s, early 60s.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He was good, not that good.
You know?
So welcome to this side.
Yeah.
Have you ever
wild.
actually sat in here before and done this?
Mainly just to talk about your performance with Jeff.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. My performance review.
Yeah.
See, I get really excited because as soon as the show that follows ours, which apparently you don't like it if I say Simmons Says, after that, then Whistlebritches can come visit with me and we talk music.
Hold on. Sorry, I won't put my hand in front of your face there. So, Saturday night at the CAC Gala.
You realize I was telling a story.
Okay, I'll let you finish. And
Well,
then
thank you.
We'll do what Raven normally does whenever there's somebody telling a story she doesn't like.
No, it just reminded me of a thought. And okay, go ahead. Maybe I won't forget it.
Sorry, what?
So normally he walks down and then we can talk music and he'll make requests and we'll just have a fun time on the Justin Reed Show.
Mm-hmm.
But lately, he's been coming out of the producer booth to come in here to have these performance reviews with Warren Simmons. And now I've pieced it together that apparently they're all about you.
All the shows.
All the shows?
But mainly yours.
Okay.
All right, go ahead with your story.
And all the, what word would Raven have used? I know she likes to type it out in the comments. A certain kind of talk that...
Town talk?
No. It starts with an S and ends with a T.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Can I quote the late Phil Valentine?
Sure.
Bovine scatology.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
There's your early morning quote.
Yeah.
Saturday night at the CAC Gala. So Main Street Media very generously donated a item to the live auction.
Oh,
it was a $2,000 sponsorship.
Oh, yeah.
For whoever won it.
For advertisements.
And Mr. Chad Graves stood up and added to that, whoever purchased that from the auction also could get a interview on either Simmons Says or Town Talk of their choice.
Okay, good. Glad he didn't throw in another show because I was like,
So-
we don't just book people willy-nilly.
So Simmons was there. I was there.
Yeah.
And so, the bidding's going back and forth and everything. And said winner of the auction, of the sponsorship, chose Town Talk as his winner. So
Are you going to tell us who it was?
it was DNS Farm Supply,
Okay.
Davy Sneed.
Okay. I feel like
So, there's something to be said of that we're his favorite show.
It's okay. And people are allowed to be wrong once in a while.
No, Davy is
And I tell you
100%
what,
right.
With it being Davey, if he wants to come down and hang out on the Justin Reed Show, I'll let him.
You'd let him, yeah.
Let him.
But so
it's really hard to keep people not to keep the door open. So
Town Talk hammered Simmons Says. Town Talk is said winner, and it's proven with the billfold and everything there. So,
I mean, we'll go look and see what the spreadsheet that young Jeffrey has made.
Oh.
I thought I loved a good spreadsheet.
Oh, Jeff loves a good
He gives me a good run for my money.
Oh, yeah, Joe Schoolfield is right. Even Donald Hillis said he'd rather be on Town Talk over Simmons Says. He said, I choose Raven over Simmons. So
because
tell you what,
Jeff
2 for
asked
2?
the hard questions.
2 for 2. Raven is the winner.
All right,
Town
no more
Talk.
donut holes for you. Because you're disparaging other shows.
So here's the deal. But please
Can't
do
help
not
it
let
that I'm
her
better.
disparagement hinder me getting donut holes because I could have had mine eaten before she got here and she would have been done.
but I'm not talking about
Two
Connor
donut holes?
here.
Yeah, you'll get
Connor's
2
doing
donut holes.
great.
2 donut holes.
I'm talking about Simmons, not
Oh, I know.
Connor. So,
But I like all my shows equally.
oh, are you sure?
And he even
Are
likes
you
the shows.
sure?
He even likes the shows that he's not on.
Yeah.
Sometimes I hope even more than the shows he's on.
Unless they're sent through satellite. And sometimes.
Well, mine aren't that way.
Oh,
so.
there's another one. Town Talk has my vote. Man.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, I love the poll.
Thank
that's
you,
of-
listeners.
of Town Talk viewers and listeners
on Town Talk.
On Town Talk, yeah, that's a unbiased poll right there.
Thank you, listeners. I sure appreciate everybody.
Wow, we're just like Fox or NBC or any of those big
I wonder if
networks.
that's how they do those polls where they ask like the dentist, 9 out of 10 dentists recommend Trident. What are they like in the office while they've got all the tools in your mouth? Do you like Trident? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm working on this person. Do you ever wonder about that?
No.
You never wonder about those polls.
No.
My favorite were like those old 1950s like cigarette commercials.
Right?
They're like, do you know that Camel is recommended by 9 out of 10 doctors?
And then the 10th doctor wasn't available for questioning. It's usually how that one would, or something like that.
Yeah, wasn't it like the same thing with like cocaine and coke or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The stat I always like
That's the old recipe.
is 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea. Does that mean the 5th one enjoys it?
Suffer. I don't think about that either.
Yeah, just leave it in here. I'm watching the clock. We're fine. We can just talk till you're gone.
Yeah, I mean it goes automatically to. You don't have to push any buttons on that one, do you?
Yeah, but we want music, don't we?
Oh, sure. We have the channel.
That's right.
I have everything we need for this one break right here.
Drew Walker is now.
Oh, what'd he say? I missed it because now I'm looking at the clock.
He is quoting me.
Oh, no.
I just love everyone and hope everyone has a good time.
When have you ever said that?
I think that was Friday's show, actually.
I'm pretty sure that I have. Yeah.
That was
pretty sure.
Hardcore Friday show.
You know what? At least that means Drew Walker's listening all the time.
He
so
listens to all the shows. It's
I
kind of
appreciate
wild.
it. I'm not really sure if that was a nice quote that he was trying to put out there from me or not, but
I think he's just referencing your hypocrisy.
hypocrisy. Okay.
I know that's a big word.
I mean, I don't necessarily know that it's hypocrisy when there are listeners that are actually
Yeah, but you say, just to quote,
proving
what
the
Drew
point.
Walker said, I just love everyone and hope everyone has a good time.
I sure do.
Whenever all you do
When
is
I'm winning.
disparage
When I'm winning.
Little El Jefe.
Yep.
Little El Jefe?
Jefe.
You know. Do you want to bump it 60 or 30?
Let's go ahead and bump now.
Okay.
Okay.
You know who this is?
Johnny Cash?
She got one.
Do you know the song title?
Not yet.
It's actually his brother,
Tommy.
Jonathan Penny.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It happened.
It did. We were here for it.
Gotcha. Well, no, I'm sorry. All right.
You don't know this is the Orange Blossom Special?
I don't know this song.
You want to take a stab in the dark at what the album title was named?
No. Do you want to tell me?
Orange Blossom Special.
Oh, okay.
All right, you got 20 seconds. Go.
All right, we are going to take a
Look at all the
quick
cameras right
break, but when we come back, we're going to
Whistle
have
britches, ladies and gentlemen.
Mary Beth in here from Juicy's, and we're going to be able to talk to her about everything Juicy's, but also, I guess, maybe some of her philosophy on life. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to talk to Mary Beth, and we'll be back with more Town Talk.
Experience the difference at Los Trojas Cantina Mexican Restaurant. Distinctive Mexican cuisine with Cinco 6 to 9 p.m. on Tuesday nights. With Taco Tuesdays, $1.99 street tacos, and 2-for-1 beer specials every day, and all draft and bottled beer from 8 p.m. to close. Home of the Margarona. Los Trojas Cantina, across from Ascension St. Thomas on Sparta Street. Open every day and Sundays.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Discover The Well at Tree City. Sip on expertly crafted cocktails, savor fine wines, or enjoy zero-proof sips. There's something for everyone.
Mondays, 2-for-1 beers. Wednesdays, wind down with 50% off any bottle of wine. And on Thursdays, get $2 off any well-made libation and delicious bar bites.
Experience the elegant atmosphere and let their knowledgeable bartenders mix up your next favorite drink.
The Well at Tree City, where every pour tells a story.
Cheers to great nights!
Visit The Well at Tree City. Must be 21 or older. Please drink responsibly.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors Dale or Chris at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Are you tired of being judged? Well, we here at USA Gym are too. We come in all different shapes and sizes with a variety of goals and ideas. At USA Gym, we are 29,000 square feet with a huge variety of equipment in different rooms. Do your kids play ball, or do you just want to shoot some hoops? At USA Gym, we have basketball, soccer, volleyball, pickleball, golf, and a walking track indoors. And we're not done yet. Try out our functional HIIT training room, boxing, battle ropes, a place to push sleds, and more. We also offer childcare, so we'll watch your kids while you're worked out. Come check us out. 473-9355.
Oh, why won't this work?
Don't lose your cool. Call Black's Heating and Air for a preseason check-in service on your central air conditioning system. It can increase the life and dependability of your unit while reducing the chances of a very sticky situation.
Unbelievable!
Get that air conditioner checked now.
This is Benny Black.
And this is Seth Black with Black's Heating and Air.
Call today, 931-668-0785.
Benny's slogan at Black's Heating and Air is, once you've had Black, you won't go back.
Mention this ad and you can get a discount.
Peanut butter and jelly, Batman and Robin, macaroni and cheese. These things go so well together, but Ben Lomond Connect would like to add one more thing. Ben Lomond Fiber and Ben Lomond Home. Our national leading speed price offering on a synchronous gig with a top-of-the-line Wi-Fi 6 router, an app to manage your family's experience, and in-depth customer support for just $2 a day. Bring out the best in your home's Wi-Fi experience with Ben Lomond Fiber and Ben Lomond Home. For more information, contact your local BLC office or go to benlomondconnect.com.
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk. Thank you for being here with us today. And we have special guest in the studio, Miss Mary Beth Laxon. Thank you so much for being here with us.
You're very welcome.
Yes.
I am so glad to be here today.
I'm excited to have, and so Justin spoke it into existence.
I know.
So we got donut holes and chest squares, and now we have a Roadrunner juice. So Mary Beth also brought samples.
So may I, before we officially visit Mary Beth, may I try to speak something else into existence?
Okay.
For the 90s at 9, our good friends at Security Federal, if they just had an extra bag of pennies lying around or something.
You know what? You know where you could go spend those at?
Where could I go spend those at?
Actually, I don't know where you're going with this.
That was just a general statement. I wasn't actually trying to roll into anything other than I'm just trying to manifest what my next present's going to be.
Oh, okay. Pennies. A bag of pennies?
Well, I figured...
You have really confused me, Justin.
I figured they could, more easy. If they brought over a stack of hundreds, somebody's probably going to notice.
Oh, okay.
If they're short 30 pennies throughout the whole bank. 30 pennies, stack of hundreds. Which one's more detrimental?
I don't know. Pennies cost more than they're worth to make, so maybe the pennies.
Just talk to Mary Beth. I thought that was a great segue, and Whistle Britches probably agrees, but he can't talk back to me now.
I don't know where he was going with that. Sometimes they just confuse me, and I don't pick up on the segues that they're trying to throw down. So,
hey, I get it. I get it.
Either way,
We're just trying
it's
to.
still funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
It's all about laughter. It's good for the immune system.
It sure is. I tell you what. So, Mary Beth, why don't you start with telling our listeners what is in this juice that you brought us, the Roadrunner?
So that is carrots.
Okay.
Lemon. Ginger.
Yes, I tasted the ginger.
And a Granny Smith apple.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yes. So I enjoy Juicy's. I eat there frequently for lunch. The sliders are probably one of my all-time favorite, the garden sliders, although I probably would actually say that the Chipotle sweet potato bowl is probably my all-time favorite, but we don't have that all the time. So
No, but that is a local favorite as
yeah,
well.
if I could just tell Cindy to make that weekly.
Oh, I know. She gets tons of requests.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
So we kind of go by the weather. Like if
Yes.
it's going to be cold, we try to make something kind of hearty and heavy. And then if it's warm, we do light,
a little
but
bit
yet
lighter.
filling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, tell our listeners a little bit about you for those of them that may not know.
Well, first of all, I was in the medical field for many years.
Okay.
And, never ever, I was a fast food junkie. And because I did home health a lot and I would see patients.
It was easy.
It was so easy. And then it just becomes addictive.
Yeah.
I mean, it is an addiction to the chemicals and stuff in the food.
Right.
But I never, ever put it that it could be good for health because I would work out and then I'd go get a combo, like supersize.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was,
it was balance.
Because we all know the Diet Coke cancels it out.
Right. And my mother used to tell me that years ago when I was growing up,
Uh-huh.
And so I started with like a little throat cancer here with my thyroid. And it just, I still did not dawn on me what was going on, like as far as health.
Right.
Still was eating very crappy. But it was really good, you
Right.
know. So, and I'm not knocking fast food places here at all because I know everybody has to work.
Right.
And I totally get that. And so, I don't know. I was always kind of, I didn't like change. And that's kind of what held me back from this lifestyle forever.
Okay.
Because once I started getting sick, I have a daughter-in-law that she would, say to me all the time, Mary Beth, if you don't change your diet, you're gonna die.
Right.
And I would get so upset with, I would be upset because I'm like, I'll eat what I want.
Yeah.
So-
Right. Yeah.
Because, my mother had a restaurant and we had a meat and three, or she
Okay.
did. And so, that's what I grew up, not a meat and three really, but I guess it was.
Yeah.
Kind of was. It was not healthy food, but
Okay.
very, very, very tasty.
good. Yes.
So still didn't put it together as far as the food and how it could affect my health. And so about 6 years down the road, I developed breast cancer.
Yes.
And, very scary, went through all the chemotherapy treatments. And, off and on, I was in and out of the hospital for had a little mild heart attack in between all that. Not cholesterol, but blood pressure issues, calcium, potassium would always drop. And that's kind of what caused the heart attack. And it was very mild, but still, I tell everyone, I don't know how anyone really gets past a mile because I can't imagine people surviving a massive heart attack.
Right.
Because the pain was excruciating. It happened at midnight and it woke me, my family up. And, it was very, very scary. I thought, this is it. I'm on my way, So,
Yeah.
again, I stayed very sick through all the chemotherapy treatments and I was still working. And again, my daughter-in-law was talking to me about plant-based and I'm like, guys, that's for hippies. That's for people that eat grass and that is just not for me.
Right.
Give me my chicken and my pork chops.
Yeah.
So I was seeing this one patient here in town and she is just amazing. Like she was beautiful. She still is beautiful. And she was one of my, you're not supposed to have favorites, but I did. And she was, she would kind of talk to me about it all the time because that's how she looked the way she did. And so, I don't know, she gave me a DVD one day and it just clicked. And the DVD was called, what was it called? Eating the Third Edition.
Okay.
And you can get that off Amazon. It's super cheap now because it's an old documentary.
Okay.
And they've remade it like with Forks Over Knives on Netflix and Game Changers. So anyway, I went home, watched this, and I don't know, it just made sense because I'm a research person.
Right. Yeah.
And I thought, okay, the evidence is there.
Make it make sense.
How can I make this food taste good? Because I was so afraid. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's going to taste like cardboard. I'm going to be eating grass. But, I thought if it could change my outcome and my prognosis.
Right.
And I had just been told I had 3 areas in my left lung.
Wow.
And so I was pretty upset. Never had it biopsied because I didn't want to know. To be honest, I felt like I didn't feel human. I didn't have any hair. And anyone going through cancer knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And, it was very devastating to my family. They went through stuff.
Right.
And, you just don't think about something like this till it happens. And so my whole point was, all right, I'm going to try this. Started making food taste good. I used some of my mother's recipes and my grandmother's, just trying to make food taste good. And really, it's all about the spice.
Yeah.
It's how you season things.
I was about to say, y'all make grass taste good. You really do.
Well,
we just try. Not just grass.
Well,
but
we try because we are the South, and everything's fried, covered in sugar and butter. And my whole thing is there are seasonings that actually taste like butter, that actually taste like cheese, that's actually good for you, and zero cholesterol. And so I was on several different medications in the beginning.
Right.
So after 1 year, I came off blood pressure. I was on antidepressants. I was on cholesterol. I had GERD, which is like a massive addition to just really upset stomach all the time, and heartburn. It was crazy, and a lot of that was caused from medications I was taking.
Right.
And don't get me wrong. Again, I believe in medicine, but I just think you need to look for the cause.
Yeah, the root cause.
Or look for the not just address the symptoms.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing. Is it finally started clicking with me. And 6 months into it, I was learning how to do like whole meals. And a lot of people are like, Mary Beth, how do you eat just lettuce? I'm like, do you eat a baked potato? Do you eat green beans and corn? And they're like, yeah. I said, well, you're plant-based.
Yeah.
You are plant-based. Yeah. So what I did is I cut all meat out of my diet, all dairy. And everybody, and trust me, in the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh, no more ice cream.
I think the dairy's the hardest.
It is.
At least for me.
And if anyone is like on the fence or they just want to know a little bit more about it, I highly recommend Dairy is Scary. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
And it's like 3 to 5 minute little video. And it is very eye-opening.
Yeah. Okay, I tell you what, we're going to take a quick
this
break.
This is so riveting.
Yes.
But they like it when we talk about sponsors. So hold on to that thought.
So we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to have Mary Beth on a little bit more and continue talking. So stick with us.
Did you know that NHC was the first Medicare-certified home health care agency in Tennessee? NHC Home Care has been committed to providing exceptional care. The reason for our success, we hire great clinicians who go above and beyond for our patients. And one of those is Jamie Harriman. Jamie has been practicing for over 32 years. When asked what she loves most about her job, she stated, seeing my patients get better and gain their independence back. So remember, when you need home health care services, ask for NHC Home Care and experience the NHC difference. Serving you for over 50 years.
Where can you go to spend some quality up-close and personal time alone with none other than 3 Star Cinema? Head over to the most affordable and convenient place in town featuring the latest releases fresh on the silver screen. 3 Star Cinema.
Now showing The Amateur, rated PG-13, Minecraft, rated PG, King of Kings, rated PG, The Woman in the Yard, rated PG-13, Drop, rated PG-13.
Sparta Street, McMinnville. 3 Star Cinema, where the stars come out at night.
Your family deserves better than ordinary. At The Butcher on Main, you'll find the freshest dairy delivered daily from Sunrise Dairy and real McMinnville-made jams and jellies that taste just like home. Our house-made sausage and premium meats are crafted for meals that wow. And our gourmet cheeses will have your guests asking for seconds. Need a space to celebrate? Our 1,000 square foot lounge is ready for your next event. Why settle for less? Find everything you need at 209 West Main Street, only at The Butcher on Main.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Let me, Sabrina Keaton, help you turn your life goals into accomplishments. Here at Security Federal Savings Bank, we can assist you with buying a car, debt consolidation, purchasing a home, or remodeling your current home. Whatever your needs are, we will keep it simple at Security Federal Savings Bank. We look forward to serving you and building relationships that last generations. Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Douglas and Lanier. That's where I choose to be, Douglas and Lanier. That's the agency for me.
For rock-solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Call Douglas and Lanier, your local Erie agents, at 811 Faulkner Springs Road, McMinnville, at 931-474-0044.
Hi, this is Chris from Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison. In the market for a new truck? We have a huge inventory of new Ford F-150s and Super Duty trucks. Whether you need power for off-road adventures or reliability for work, we've got you covered. We offer great value and customer satisfaction that can't be beat. Our store is also the recipient of the 2023 Ford President's Award. It's no wonder folks say it's worth the drive to Highway 55. Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison or online at reddickbrownford.com.
The bars are all closed. It's 4 in the morning.
8:18 in the morning.
Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk, and we have special guest, Miss Mary Beth, in with us from Juicy's today. And so we were talking a little bit about your story previously, but I did want to mention we had a listener, Joe Schoolfield, regularly listens to Town Talk, but I know he's a Juicy's regular as well. And he did want to say that Juicy's was a godsend for my health battles this past year and will continue to be as I heal and stay healthy. So I know a lot of your customers feel that way.
Yes.
Just in how your food does make people feel better.
And it really does. It's just like, like I said earlier, that once I did this for a whole year, my cancer markers were normal.
Right.
Everything was good, and I'm off all medications. So, I couldn't turn it off in my head.
Right.
I wanted to, chase people down and tell them about it. And so that's kind of how Juicy's got started. I started this in the back of my car, or I did it in my little small kitchen at home, and then put it in the trunk and went all through town delivering juice and sometimes food.
Right.
And so it just turned into a business. It started at the farmer's market and then now Juicy's.
So how long has it been since you started that?
Altogether before brick and mortar was 14 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. That's crazy.
Yes.
And I think it's kind of even more crazy and I guess not really when you think about it, especially because if you go to Juicy's anytime, I mean, y'all are slammed all the time. When I go pick up lunch, there is always people in there. There's a line, but just to kind of think of a small town of McMinnville that would be as opening as I think a lot our community has been to a plant-based, because it is a different way of life and a different than McDonald's or, any kind of fast food place. So I guess as accepting as McMinnville has been would be a little bit surprising to some people maybe, but maybe not when you actually eat it and you enjoy it and you see why it is so special. So.
Right. And I will tell you this, I really think it's been successful just because a lot of people saw my transformation.
Right.
And so, and of course I didn't hush about it. And so I've learned not to chase people down anymore because I know I can go to jail for that. So now
Jackie Matheny was in the lobby earlier.
I wasn't going to point that one out. He'll be in tomorrow, though, and we can take some names.
Yes.
Yeah, just don't say my name.
Yeah.
So, but now I just, just social media. Thank goodness for social media.
Right.
And, and just kind of, and it's been a test for me kind of learning how to do social media because, I am older.
Social media is hard.
It is hard. It is hard, but I'm starting to get the hang of it pretty good. And so very grateful for social media.
Right.
And y'all. So, and very grateful for this community because you're right. This type of lifestyle was not accepted in most small towns. And so, I just started out with juice.
Right.
We had nothing. We had Tupperware bowls. We had old refrigerators that we could find for free. It was just a lot of stuff that we just really didn't have the funds for in the beginning.
Right.
I did open once before and it was great, but we did some changing around as far as owners and I'm so grateful for that opportunity because that's really what got it off the ground.
Right.
But then, when we started just from scratch and remodeling and revamping the whole store, it was literally from scratch. It was $500 and that was it, And so the furniture that we had that we started with is still in the store.
Yeah. But it's so cool and vintage, and I love it, to be honest.
Nothing matches, but it does.
No, I love it. It's great.
That's the aesthetic.
The big velvet sofa there when you walk in. I think it's incredible.
Thank you. That sofa was
that's my vibe. So
a lot of people love that sofa, but I am getting ready to replace it.
Oh,
man.
Where is this sofa going when you replace it? Because I know somebody with a warehouse just down the street from where you are.
You're going to just donate it. We'll
probably appreciate it.
We'll stop by and pick it up. I got a truck.
All right. Well, maybe in a couple of weeks.
Okay. Let me know. Yeah.
So that's my job here as co-host. I connect people, that connection.
Appreciate that, Justin.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. I didn't know that. But so, just kind of making food taste good. We started with soups and then the crowd started really liking it. I started doing a lot of events and stuff downtown and just not charging, period. Because I feel like you really have to give stuff away to get people
to try it.
Yeah. And we still do that, and
Yeah.
I love doing that. I love seeing people's faces when they taste it.
Yeah, I mean, like one thing in particular that comes to mind is, and y'all done it a few times lately, it's a crispy chicken tofu Caesar sandwich.
I know.
You would not know that that's tofu.
No,
Like,
you would not.
it's so good.
Thank you.
And I mean, just things like that, though, that, if you, maybe even if you just don't tell somebody what it, because I feel like, I mean, I know my husband's like that. He doesn't like tofu. And I'm like, you probably would like this if you try it, and I feel like a lot of people are like that, though, is they hear tofu or something
yes.
like, oh, I'm not going to like that. But the way that y'all prepare things is so good.
You don't know it's plant-based.
Right.
You do not know. And that's our whole theme, is to show people that, plants are good. If you have a garden, you're already plant-based and don't know it.
Right.
And so what that really means, there's a lot of people out there that, well, I'm vegan and I'm plant-based. Well, there is a difference. Vegan, there's saturated fats in the food. There's a lot of unhealthy things in vegan food that you see at the supermarkets.
Yeah.
But a lot of people also do it for the animals. And I get that. They do it for the environment. They do it for health. I do it for health. And it's so weird how once you do it for health over a period of time, you start seeing how the animals and the environment kind of impact everything. But I usually, most of the time, try to stay whole food, plant-based, nothing processed. And the tofu was a biggie for me. I was like, no way I'm eating that.
Yeah.
So I just started Google searching and Pinterest. Oh my goodness, Pinterest has tons of stuff.
Yes.
Just go on there and you can find recipes, tweak them the way you like them.
Right.
And that's kind of how it all got started.
Yeah.
But Cindy does an amazing job
really
with that
does.
tofu chicken. I let her just go at it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And she always surprises
She comes
me.
up with such good stuff.
Yes, she'll send me her list of ingredients she needs for the week, and I'm like, oh, what are you doing with that? And she's like, yeah. So yesterday she sent me pictures of what she's doing this week, and I can't wait. We're doing an Asian flair tomorrow.
Ooh,
so
sounds good.
It's gonna be good.
Okay.
It'll probably have tofu in it, but it's
Hey.
gonna be good though.
I will try anything y'all make. I mean, to be honest, because I have eaten it long enough, but I like everything. I mean, because there really hasn't been anything that I've tried. And I may not have done that on my own, have put all of those ingredients together and eaten something like that. But the way that y'all do it, I'm like, oh, that sounds good. I'm going to try it at least and see how I like it. And
And it's all about the presentation too.
Right.
It's not just the taste. It's all about, how it's served.
Right.
How it looks when you open it. I love color.
Right.
And when you're plant-based, there's a ton of color. So you're eating like the colors of the rainbow.
Right.
And your body needs each one of those colors. So another good thing that we do is desserts. And a lot of people don't realize we do gluten-free, dairy-free, oil-free desserts. I make a brownie that'll
have the brownie, and you have the little Power Bite balls and stuff too.
Yes, we did Almond Joy this last week, and they went really quickly. And we do carrot cake.
Yes.
Chocolate chip. It tastes like a healthy Reese's.
Right.
Really don't taste healthy. It tastes like a Reese's. Let me reword that.
Yeah.
And then we do
you don't know that it's healthy at all.
I don't. But just the whole thing is it's gluten and dairy free, and we do offer gluten-free options for anyone coming in. Just make sure that, you mention it to us, and we'll do everything we can. There's always that possibility of cross-contamination.
Right.
But we do let the customer know that. So far, we've not had any situations.
Okay.
Knock on wood. Yeah.
So what is maybe one of your favorite things that has come out of since you started Juicy's? Like, what is, I guess, the best thing that you think about?
The best thing is just seeing how the environment, the community has embraced. I was gone for a few years because we opened another location and I had to close it just because I felt myself getting sick. I wasn't taking care of myself.
It was too much.
It was too much. And so, coming back home, I see this is where I'm supposed to be. And, I felt the love and the support from the community, even when I was away. But also now that I'm home, it's like, I love getting, that support from everyone. And it's always so genuine.
Right.
It's just like, it's not fake. And that is, to me, been the best part. And to see people come in that maybe had cancer.
Right.
And I'm not saying this is healing at all, but I certainly believe it helps, relieve the symptoms.
Right.
And if you don't have a sickness even, this will help prevent possibly because a lot of foods cause things.
Yeah, and if you do the research too in looking at different vegetables and things like that, like I know one in particular for me has been the beet juice, the turn up the beet, because beets help with blood pressure.
Yes.
And I have noticed I don't have high blood pressure, but it's just a little bit above normal when it should be. And especially when I go to the doctor and have to drive through Nashville and my stress gets brought up and everything. But if I will drink the Turn Up the Beat, maybe a week prior, a couple of times, I notice a dramatic difference in my blood pressure levels.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's even just making tiny changes like that and implementing something, because so many of the vegetables that y'all serve have different benefits to them and what they can help. So
and beets were one of the things I didn't want to try.
Yeah.
Because it tastes like dirt. But we make it taste like a Hawaiian fruit
yeah.
punch.
Oh, yeah. I like Turn Up the Beat a lot.
Oh, I love it too. And so beets are not only good for that, they're also good for depression. They're also good for anxiety, like you said, and also great for like a post-workout or pre-workout because of the magnesium.
Okay.
So it kind of helps your body relax, your muscles recover, from the workout. And so we get a lot of people that come in and get it just for that, that's been running through town or walking. And, so that's something I like to give samples to. We're actually helping.
Yeah, because most people are like, oh, I don't like beets.
Right? Because they do taste like dirt.
No matter how much
I promise
That's
the
a
juice
true statement.
does not taste like dirt.
No,
though.
it doesn't.
And exciting. Who knows? Maybe she'll bring some of that Turn Up the Beat, because she's coming back tonight.
Yeah, I know.
For
She's
Behind the
gonna,
Mic with Chad Graves.
Exactly.
Let's
So
keep
you're going
bringing that,
to
right?
start your day and end your day at BMC.
I won't be here for then, so you can do whatever you want to Chad. I'll be at home listening.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, beets are great. And, every juice we make is for something.
Yeah.
Any symptom, like you can come in and say, I'm suffering from arthritis, chronic pain. And we do have something that could
You
help.
can tailor something to fit them.
Right, right. Even if you have allergies, bad cold, the flu, even during COVID season, oh my goodness, we sold so many vampire slayers.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, that one, it's just so spicy for me. I can't generally do the vampire slayer.
And it's according to who makes it.
Yes, that's true.
Because I like it not so spicy.
Right.
But all three, mild, medium, and hot, it's very good.
Yeah.
So it's just let us know if you order that one. And, do you like it spicy or not? And we'll definitely cater to your, what you would like.
Well, would you like to add anything else, Miss Mary Beth?
I mean, I'm good, and I just thank you guys for having me on here.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on today, and you get to catch up more this evening with Chad, so you'll be hearing a whole lot of Juicies today.
Yay, Juicies.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, and we are going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more Town Talk. Stick with us.
Up in the morning and out in the garden, get your ripe ones, don't get a hard one. Plant them in the spring, eat them in the summer. All winter without them's a culinary bummer. I forgot all about the sweating and the digging every time I go out and pick me a biggin'. Homegrown tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. What would life be without homegrown tomatoes? Only two things that money can't buy.
Big savings, short month.
Now is the time to buy at Ed Rogers Valley Ford. Get in the new Ford you've been dreaming of. A 2024 Ford Escape, $7,000 off MSRP, just $24,985 after rebate.
Make your escape with the SUV to carry the family and all the necessities, clothes, sports equipment, groceries.
Test drive a new Ford Bronco at Ed Rogers Valley Ford. Power to get the work done. And right now, get up to $19,200 off MSRP. Several Broncos in stock now.
The Ford F-150 is tough, always has been, always will be. Your 2024 F-150 is waiting at Ed Rogers Valley Ford. Save $8,550 off MSRP right now.
Talk about power. Talk about luxury. The Ford Expedition and Expedition Max combines them both. $12,000 off MSRP.
Big savings, short month.
And the clock's ticking, so get to Ed Rogers Valley Ford right now. 111 Auto Lane in Sparta. Or view all the current inventory at EdRogersValleyFord.com.
Big savings now.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business makes good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
It's time to upgrade that new kitchen with Redmond's high-quality cabinets and countertops. Choose from a variety of styles and finishes to create that perfect look for your space. Their team of experts at Redmond's will work with you to design a functional and beautiful kitchen that meets your needs. Right next to Redmond's Carpet at 2512 Old Nashville Highway. Call them at 931-668-4900. That's Redmond's Kitchen Cabinets and Countertops.
If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile,
Bum, bum, bum.
if you like
To waltz with potatoes
Up and down the produce aisle. Have we got a show for you?
See, you didn't even have to continue that one, and I knew it.
I was like, pick it back up. There we go. That was chosen by the man in the John Wilkes booth.
There you go. Veggie Tales to start our morning off with.
Let's just
You can
say-
always tell the kids that went to Vacation Bible School.
You can just say that Whistlebridge and I have been having fun, because I don't know if you noticed, we went to the break with a Guy Clark song that John Denver sang called Homegrown Tomatoes.
Oh, no, I didn't catch
What'll
that
life
one.
be without homegrown tomatoes?
Okay.
Only
okay.
two things that money can't buy.
I'm catching where the whole theme was.
That's true love and homegrown
Juices
tomatoes.
and vegetables with tomatoes. Okay, got it. Cool. Well, my name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk. And we did just have Mary Beth Laxton in with us this morning. She is the owner and creator of Juicy's. Yeah. And so she will also be on Chad Graves Behind the Mic tonight.
Right.
But if you missed any of her interview with us this morning, you can always go back and watch it once our live ends on Facebook. But you can hear the replay from 6 to 8 this evening as well on WBMC 97.7. All right. And so.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Segment of our show is sponsored by Pioneer Lanes. Pioneer Lanes is the perfect family outing, bowling for the whole family, large arcade for the kids, pool hall is open for all you shooters, and a full kitchen menu to help you take care of dinner. Weekly leagues and pro shop for all your competitive bowlers. They have everything you want for the perfect night out. Birthday party packages and group event bundles are available for any size party. Located in McMinnville at 200 Hobson Street. We'll see you at the alley.
Wonderful. Glad to have them a part of our programming.
Very glad.
Will you turn the channel back up for a second?
You know, Rich and all of his team over there are great people.
Keep talking about them.
And I was really excited when Rich took over the bowling alley when he purchased it, because he has done so many incredible renovations and done a really good job. And I don't know if a lot of people really think of going. Actually, I'm sure a lot of people do think about going to the bowling alley. But when you actually go in there and see how packed it is, like, it is such an asset to have that in our community.
Guess you didn't notice what I'm doing now.
I don't, to be honest.
Well, since
My kind of game? Okay.
This is Raffi doing the bowling song.
Oh, okay.
If I can play VeggieTales, why can't I play Raffi right after that?
Yes, you can play whatever you want.
Most times we can.
Well, yes, that is true. But thank you to our sponsors at Pioneer Lanes. We appreciate them being a fine sponsor of Town Talk. So we have had a great show so far. We are taking birthday and anniversary calls for today, April 14th. If you would like to give our phone line a call, 931-473-9383. We will also be checking the Facebook post here momentarily to get the birthday and anniversary comments off of there, and then we will be doing that and announcing a winner after the break here in a few minutes.
Yes.
So it's almost, I can't believe we're almost to the end of the show.
I know. Sorry,
It's gone fast today.
I was trying to do a little behind-the-scenes work there. But yes, it has flown by today.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because everybody keeps bringing us goodies.
I know. We got a whole 23 minutes till Jeff comes in. I wonder what he's going to bring us.
A whole lot of hard-hitting stories. Is what
You think so? You don't think he's going to show up with snacks too?
He might show up with snacks.
Although I don't know that I can eat any more snacks.
Are they
at this
snacks for us? The answer's probably not there.
Okay. You don't think so? You don't think he's going to be as nice as Connor has been today?
I don't know. I feel like he just told you something.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't think I need to drink his Diet Coke. So, as I believe,
wouldn't that be a great thing to follow up after talking with Mary Beth?
Yeah, as I believe we established in the last segment, there is that Diet Coke does not cancel everything out.
Are you sure?
I wish everybody could hear Connor's comments in the moment.
Hey, Whistle Britches, you want to just repeat like 2-3 segments ago and just come in here and tell us both?
Oh man,
it's probably not a.
It wasn't a good suggestion.
Okay.
Oh man, but we are kicking off a new week tomorrow on Town Talk. We're also going to have Jackie Matheny in with us, and we have some
on the third Tuesday of the month.
We have some exciting things coming up for this week as well. I believe we're going to be having some other potentially exciting guests later in the week that we're trying to line up. So just going to tease you a little bit there, but you want to.
Well, it's a big tease because I don't know who we're talking about.
You want to listen to Town Talk every single day this week. It's going to be a good one.
So we were talking about our weekends, and I didn't really get to chat. But a moment ago, we played a George Jones song.
Yeah.
And I got to talk with George's wife, Nancy.
You did? Yeah, that was on Friday, right?
Yep, that was Friday at 11. She called and talked for about 15 minutes. That was kind of the...
Yeah.
Actually, she called about 10:55. So we took the hour, started
and
a
I
few
believe
minutes
there were
early.
some other people in the office building that were fangirling a little bit over it.
I would say a little bit may be an understatement. It was really cool. I had met her before, but never interviewed her. I'd been trying to interview her since probably 2013, right after he passed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm glad we finally got to work out. And thanks to Whistle Britches, so obviously we're on Facebook and YouTube right now. The Justin Reed Show is not music copyright, but we filmed the interview.
Okay.
And so it'll be me on one panel and then a picture of me and Nancy on the other. And that will be going up on our Facebook probably today.
Okay.
So if you missed and we just did the interview, just one segment. We didn't take a break. So that'll be up there if you missed it.
That. And that's going to be on Facebook on the Justin Reed Show
the Justin
Facebook?
Reed Show.
Okay, cool.
Maybe on the Main Street YouTube as well. I don't have confirmation on that, but
all right. So we'll
maybe
see.
I can speak that into existence.
See what happens.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Just sitting here reminiscing for a minute. And I thought that was
okay.
She said she might want to come in and just talk about, George Jones for a whole show, and I said, let's do it.
Hey, I think that invitation stands all the time.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, I have enough of his music. We could probably
just
do
play
a week and barely scratch it.
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of George Jones music.
It is.
You know what? I think that probably the fans would enjoy that, though.
Oh, definitely. I've got a box set that's when he was on Musicorps Part 1, Walk Through This World With Me, which is her favorite George Jones song, by the way. It's like 5 discs. One of the disc is nothing but outtakes at one recording session.
Oh.
Trying to get this song right.
Okay.
So, we could play that.
Could even have that. Wow.
You just never know what's going to happen on the Justin Reed Show,
Man.
especially today with as wired as we are.
I mean, donut holes, chest bars, Roadrunner juice.
Roadrunner. Couldn't think of what it was.
I mean, Roadrunner, yeah, I think that speaks for what it is.
Meep, meep. I held off while she was here.
So there was, I have a picture of it. I got to find it, although the picture isn't going to really help with. So there were a few weeks ago that I saw a meme, or I guess it was kind of a meme on Facebook, and it was about a Tesla vehicle. I don't know that it was the Tesla truck, but yeah, here it is. Tesla autopilot fails. Wile E. Coyote test drives itself into picture of a road.
Yes, that was a Mark Rober video, and that's an interesting little video. Yeah, it's a...
So, not exactly Roadrunner, but it just reminded me of it. So, that it drove into the picture of the road. Fails the Wile E. Coyote test.
Yeah. Oh, look how far we've come.
I wonder if Mark's going to have any comments to that, since he drives the Tesla.
Oh, you think so?
He hasn't texted yet, so we'll see. All right, we are going to take a quick break so that I can get some birthdays and anniversaries written down. And when we come back, we'll announce a winner. So everybody stick with us.
From
you know I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till the morning came around. Set out to run, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Ran into the devil, baby, loaned me 20 bills.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
10 years. What an honor to serve our community as Best of the Best Nursing Home for 10 years in a row. Did you know at NHC Healthcare that we offer a specialty in lymphedema treatment, an option for a short respite stay, and lots of local people to serve you and your family? Stop by and visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road and follow our Facebook page at NHC Healthcare McMinnville to see what really makes us the best of the best.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
This is Christy Partain with Graves Family Pharmacy, and we check all the boxes when it comes to family, community, and patient care. We have the best drive-thru in town where you will be greeted with a smile, and you can talk to us while being fully protected from the sun and the rain. Why go to a big box store when you can talk with local people that truly care about you and your family? Follow us on Facebook and feel free to ask questions. Come see us on Main Street at Graves Family Pharmacy, where you are much more than just a name and date of birth.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Ascension St. Thomas River Park is here to listen to you because caring for you is our number one priority. Ascension care teams start by understanding you, your health, and your life to deliver care that's right for you. Now offering cardiac CT angiography services, a non-invasive cardiac exam that looks at the blood vessels that supply blood to the heart and can detect if plaque has narrowed the coronary arteries. The compassionate, personalized care you've come to expect is right here in McMinnville. We're more than just a hospital, ER, and a clinic. We want to give you hope, health, and strength.
Hello, it's me from MES. I'm here to tell you about another way to pay your bill. It's our new phone line you can call anytime, day or night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and on holidays. It's also easy to remember. 931-507-4MES. That's 507-4637. All you have to do is make sure MES has your correct phone number on file. When you pay this way, there are no card fees for bills up to $300. Pay your way with MES.
WBMC and translator W249DQ McMinnville. WBMC.
You could keep that one going. I like that song. Boots and cats and boots and cats. Good morning. Welcome back. My name is Raven Young. You are listening to Town Talk. Thank you for being here with us this morning. If you've missed any of our show, you can always hear the replay on WBMC 97.7 FM this evening from 6 to 8. So if you're listening, good evening to you.
Yep.
You can also watch the replay anytime after our live ends on Facebook on the WBMC Facebook page. So if you want to catch us, you can see our face there, or if you don't want to look at our faces, then you can just listen to it on radio, however you want to do it. So either way, thanks to all of our listeners. We appreciate you. Everybody that's interacted this morning, we had great guests with Mary Beth in with us from Juicy's.
Who will be back tonight.
Yes, on
Behind the Mic with Chad Graves.
There you go. Yes, Behind the Mic.
That's in the 5 o'clock hour.
Yep, 5 o'clock on.
You might as well just stay with it at that point and hear us again.
Tell you what.
It's bookends today with Mary Beth.
Exactly. It's a good way for her to start and end her day with WBMC. It's a great place to be.
Look at you rhyming.
I know. We should make that our tagline.
You even got some pretty good timing.
I know. Oh, Connor's coming in to join us again.
I knew something was going to happen because he just changed to a wide shot.
Uh-oh. What do we got?
Step right up.
Dun, dun, dun.
Come on.
Well, you know, I think you could have done that from in there before you walked in here.
Take the grand
I like to press physical buttons.
Okay.
Amen to that.
What you got for us?
I just want to be in the conversation.
Oh, you just wanted to join in.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All
You haven't said
right.
anything
Well,
bad
Did you leave the iPad channel on before you left?
No.
Well, you should probably go do that.
Yeah, because it's birthday time.
It is birthday time. We got music, and there's a good one to play music to today, at least. How many do you have music for?
2, but one of them hit or miss.
Mm.
Don't look at my list.
Okay, so you have music for the second person on your list?
I have the theme song from her TV show.
All right, so that's what I was going to pull up if you didn't have it. So there you go.
Should we just start with that one? Because I feel like that's the
Sure.
the least of the birthdays.
So if you celebrate a birthday today on April 14th, you share it with Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
See, I never watched Buffy, so when I see Sarah Michelle Gellar...
I wouldn't assume that Buffy the
Okay.
Vampire Slayer is your type of TV show.
Well, when I see that name pop up, I go, oh, it's Daphne.
On Scooby-Doo! Yep, that too. That one was a good one. Also, who else you got?
Miss Loretta Lynn.
So we're going to play some Coal Miner's Daughter? No?
Yes!
Okay. Oh, okay.
She's processing. You just need a little bubble.
Yeah, really. Little spinning wheel.
Little spinning wheel.
All right, so fun fact. Of course, her group was called the Coal Miners.
Uh-huh.
Back in the day, country groups had a named after their song.
Right.
Her original group was called Loretta Lynn and the Blue Kentuckians.
Oh.
Because this was her big hit.
That's where the Smurfs came from.
Yep, that area of Kentucky.
Okay.
You left me for the bright lights of
So do you ever watch American Idol? I mean, I knew the answer to that before I
Okay.
asked, but so last season, there's a current season, but last season, Loretta Lynn's granddaughter
Yes, Emmy.
was Emmy. Yeah, she was on American Idol.
You've been making your brags around town.
The song was written about Hurricane Mills.
Mm.
But the man I love when he picks
Don't you
up
dare
the
come or you're going to go to
he
Fifth
puts
City.
it in a garbage can. And that's
While we're at it, I'm just on a Loretta kick because I thought that was better of most of the birthdays that I saw.
Okay. I also had a birthday for Abigail Breslin. It's her birthday. She is
Abigail
the-
Breslin.
Huh?
Little Miss Sunshine?
Yes.
Or Loretta Lynn.
Well, we all know which way the scales are going to tip on your favor there. All right. Well, do we just want to let this kind of play?
Hold on, because first I need to play this one for one Mark Mabry.
Oh.
Because he didn't know this was a real song. Conway and Loretta.
Did you think it was a fake song or?
Yep.
Those
He
are
couldn't
always
believe
real-
there was a title of the song called this.
You're the reason I'm riding around.
What's the title of it?
You're the reason our kids are ugly.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
You're the reason I'm hanging all
Yep.
our clothes outside on wharves.
That's funny. I haven't heard this.
You're the
Have you
reason
never?
our kids are ugly. Little darling.
Okay.
Oh, but looks ain't everything.
And money ain't everything.
But I love you just the same.
All right. Well, how about we get to some local celebrity
That's an apt
birthdays
song
today?
to play in this room. Now that I walked in, Justin, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And because Whistle Britches is in here.
Yeah, I bet we can't turn the sound down enough for me to talk over.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Okay. Happy birthday today, April 14th, to Marty York, Chad Ralph, Dalen Moore, Calvin Lee, Junior Pennington, Darlene Hale, Janie Hampton, Sherry Terry, no, Shannon Terry,
Oh, I was like SNL?
Shannon Terry, and Kyla Valdez. So happy birthday to all of our local celebrities. Your vote. Junior Pennington is the winner today. Happy birthday. You win a gift certificate to
You still
the
won, big
Captain D's.
I know.
Price is right.
I know, but I was still hoping to get the...
You two together would have gotten it correct.
Look at us.
You add it together.
He had 4, I had 2.
Oh, I thought he had 3.
I had 3.
Oh, you had 3?
3
Did
and
I
2.
have 4? I
That's
meant
5.
3. I don't know.
No, you had 3.
Okay.
And then
my
you
bad.
had 2, and that's 5.
Yep.
I was really hoping it was going to be Darlene, though, because then I was going to play some T. Graham Brown.
Sorry. You could still play that.
Okay.
I mean, but birthday winner is Junior Pennington. So you can pick that up at our studio, 230 West Cobble Street, anytime in the next 30 days. So, and
you know this
also,
song?
just wanted to give one more shout out because this segment of our great show is brought to you by Juicy's. Yeah. So we just had Mary Beth in and talked
Juicy's Day.
all thing Juicy's, but thank you for being a sponsor of Town Talk. You can go visit them. They are generally open Tuesday through Saturday, I believe.
Okay.
I always
It's a real great live read, not knowing when they're open.
All the live reads on Town Talk are just superb.
You know, I always go to their great Facebook page called Juicy's Wellness Cafe every day when I'm thinking about lunch because they do great at posting what their specials are for that day. As Mary Beth was talking earlier, she is, really working at the social media and stuff, but they always post, look at, they got great pictures there. And that's how I always decide what I'm having for lunch is depending on what they post and how delicious it looks. So
she said Tuesday through Friday.
Yes, Tuesday through Friday. So if you don't follow Juicy's on Facebook, I highly recommend that you do so you can stay up to date with all of their specials and times and info.
And do you know where Juicy's is located?
Why don't you tell me, Justin? That they are.
Okay.
When you're alone and life is making you
You
lonely.
want to
Eat at Juicy's.
Downtown. 110 East Main Street in
The hurry seems to help, I know.
downtown McMinnville.
Listen to the music of
You look like you were struggling so hard to find that.
I was waiting for it to come off.
You were speaking. You didn't have enough words in that little.
Yes, 110 East Main Street in downtown
Oh,
McMinnville.
we appreciate that, Mary Beth. We're just picking on.
I know they're picking on me, but
it's fun.
I have their Facebook
Yeah,
page.
it's all
pulled
in
up.
good fun.
The camera can see that
I
I have Juicy's Wellness Cafe pulled up on Facebook,
Can I
and
make a
all of their
complaint?
information is there.
Not about Juicy's.
Yeah, because we don't have
But
any complaints
we
about
don't.
Juicy's.
They're very good. You can tell I eat there a lot.
You should eat there more.
I should.
In your sriracha shirt.
In my sriracha shirt.
You know what? Sometimes I'm sure they use
What's your complaint?
spices of that nature.
There were no Bob White quail pictures on our post. Listeners, we don't ask for a lot.
I think that Caden said she had a little bit of a hard time because a lot of people she asked didn't know what a Bob White was.
Listen, you didn't even have to go take I'm not going to go double check and make sure you actually took the picture. Just put a picture of the Bob White quail.
It could have been just Bob White. It didn't have to be the Bob White quail.
Yeah.
I think the rules were pretty lax there.
In our text thread, between the three of us here sitting at this table, I sent a picture of Wilford Brimley.
You did.
What is this from?
This is Bob White. What you gonna swing tonight from Bing Crosby and Connie Boswell.
Okay.
So, I'm just saying. We were giving what? A 1 month?
Yeah, subscription to the Main Street Journal. Yeah.
The Main Street Journal. You want to be able to get all your up-to-date crime news from Rob Nunley.
Yeah.
You want to hear,
Or the Biz Beat from Seth Wright.
Biz Beat from Seth Wright.
Assorted
You wanna
articles
see
from Justin Reed and or Raven Young.
Yeah, Raven Young
Some
has 2
columns.
articles as well.
Columns.
No, they were articles.
But anyway.
I'm trying to do pillars. Anyways, go on.
The
Corinthian or composite?
Scratch that, I'm going to do rows. If you're going to ask me this question, I'll go the other way.
some high school sports scores from Jeffrey Simmons.
Uh-huh.
Little Hefe himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get that for free.
Yeah.
If you send in a picture of Bob White quail.
But
You
they
know?
didn't, did they?
But they did not.
They didn't.
And you know what? I'm giving that subscription to myself
Oh, okay.
because
Is that allowed?
it is now.
As the head of HR, you can do whatever you want?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
That's what HR means. It's basically the president.
I don't think that's what it means.
He can do whatever he wants.
Do you know what HR stands for?
Human resources.
Oh, yeah, you got that one right. Good job.
Hey, I went to school a while ago.
So anyways.
All right, Justin,
and
what do
he
you
will
have coming up on the
appreciate
Justin
this.
Reed Show?
Look at that, young Waylon
man.
Jennings. And Ruby, don't take your love to town. But, Gentle on My Mind's on here. One of the versions of Just to Satisfy You he cut was on here. Today I started loving you again.
You know, since Connor's in here, he can't zoom in, so it's kind of hard to see it.
Oh, do you want to manually zoom in the camera for me since you can get up?
Let me walk it over there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Here we go.
This is some real cutting-edge technology.
I like it. Yeah. Just barely see me. Oh, and they can see your nice George Jones tattoo as well. Thank you, sir.
Cutting edge technology. There, I tell you what.
Because I'm just playing songs that are here in my frequently played or last searched. Yeah. And we got a moment or two. Whistle Britches, you want to put your ears back on for this one? I don't want anybody to be left out.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest song to ever play on Wild Country. Every hour at the top of the hour for 4 weeks straight.
Hey, we got to visit with this man.
Yeah, we did Friday night. Hey, what is actually the name of this song?
Wandering Man.
Wandering Man. Okay, I didn't know that.
You know how you...
I would have said it was the 1, 2, 3, 4 song.
Is that all you've ever heard of it?
No.
I mean, it's long enough. We could just do a 2-minute
went
bump.
to a concert and heard the entire song. I even have a T-shirt.
I don't even have a T-shirt.
Because I'm not in the booth.
So, do you have a T-shirt?
I do.
Oh, dang. I was going to say, I'm the biggest fan in the room if I'm the only one with a T-shirt. But
all right, we're going to
I'm just playing everything else that I already had pulled up.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who this is?
Hey, people are overtaking your booth in there.
Do you know who this is?
It's Star Wars.
Who this is? Not what?
John
Williams?
Yeah.
Who? Yes, congratulations. All right, we're now all caught up.
All right.
Who's in my booth?
Looks like Michael Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
I see him. They're pushing some buttons in there, so
That's
they're
good.
all in your territory.
You know what? I think we need a good bump out song.
Micah's allowed to be like...
Micah's allowed to push the buttons.
Micah can kick me out.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, there we go.
I don't know this song, I don't think.
Oh, you do. It's in every movie when the resolution has occurred. Is that a fair assumption?
It is. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
All right, we have
terrible
had a
when they had to put it on the
great
record
show.
label.
Thank you to Mary Beth from Juicy's for coming in today and spending some time with us. I really enjoyed getting to talk to her.
That was fun.
You can hear more with her this evening on Behind the Mic with Chad Graves. Tomorrow we will have Sheriff Jackie Matheny Jr. in with us. Yes, hopefully so. We'll send him a reminder. But thank
90s
you
at 9 on deck in a moment.
Yeah, thanks for being here with us today and having a great show. You can stick on WBMC, and Jeff Simmons will be up next with Simmons Says with a great show, I'm sure. So thanks for being here with us. This is Town Talk with Raven Young.
So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon'